What's up, guys? Normal player guy. Hello. Okay, so now we have a new Easy A. This is coming in with the part 2, so expect the LR Freezer to come around anytime soon. That's AGL Golden Freezer. Here we have Int Resurrected Warriors Golden Freezer. So we'll have a look at it. I'm using the new doc and wiki. This is just even better. Previously, the last one, it is good, but this, they've just made it so much easier, and my job is just so much easier too, much more fun. Right, okay, so we're going to look at this guy. So he is good, and we'll see. So previously, he just got a lot of attack, and he actually did get defense, although we never know why it was only 50%. And of course, superclass allies and enemies minus 15% attack. Now, again, because he had defense, you could run him in Super Battle Road when this category came out, because it is still a 170% outside of the HP. Obviously, now that'll be full across the board, but we'll have a check of him now. So, of course, he is now 3 key 170% across them all, and it looks like int type in general is 3 key 120%. So, fantastic for Battlefield. That could be really good. Monotype, good as well. If you're struggling with int units, extreme int units in general, then perhaps using this guy for a Super Battle Road, Extreme Super Battle Road, Mono Extreme type, this guy could be a leader for you, right? So now we get crazy amounts. So now we get 250% attack and 150% defense. Okay, so everything went up by 100%. Now, not bad. I don't mind. I just wonder, why is defense 2 down? Well, that again, that might be because he greatly raises defense, but still no reason for that to be less. And there's no key in here as well, right? He's getting that, and then he's going to get the additional from the guest, right? But still, no key here. And this, well, this is nice, but this is what he should have had pre-Easy A, right? So this should be at least 200%. So all enemies attack still minus 15. Oh, okay, so that goes up from superclass to all enemies, plus an additional minus 7% attack for superclass enemies and allies. Okay, that's pretty good. Plus an additional 100% defense to stats, attack and defense to stats when there is a superclass enemy. Okay, so that's fairly common actually. Attacks effective against all types when there is another rep 7 in the same turn. Generally, you wouldn't run this in rep 7 because he's going to nullify their attack by 7%. But then again, it's still better than this, right? Because it was just 15%. So that negative has been halved. So 7%, not really going to make that big of a deal. 15% would. I like it. The additional to stats here, which is a full increase to stats against a superclass enemy, that you will possibly see. Just running in, if you were to run him in like Pride of the Saiyans, which is incredibly difficult, then yes. There are several Super Battle Road stages where you will face a superclass enemy as well. That could be really good. In fact, running this guy on a Wicked Bloodline team against the Infinite History, not the, well, the Fight and Legend events, right? You'll have a superclass enemy. You're guaranteed to get every single bit of this, and you'll be able to trigger this up until it starts getting difficult. But you'll have this, and then you'll have this. So perhaps in those Fight and Legend events and even Infinite History, that's going to come in really, really nice. You'll never get this. It's not likely. You could go into rep 7 in the Extreme Super Battle Road. It's not necessarily difficult anymore because the UI Gokus make it quite easy, right? If you don't have them, then yes, as a floater, this guy could finish off a number of people, right? Could be quite good. And being super effective would mean that he wouldn't be slowed down by any types. So he does greatly raise defense and does lower defense. Prior to that, he just lowered the defense, right? But did he greatly raise his defense? Going to be really good. Yeah. So you're going to get a full 170%. I presume you'll get another full 170%. You'll get what? So that's 170. So yeah, then you get 150. Then you get an additional 100%. It's really, really good. This guy is solid. I would say though that unless you had this active, I can imagine him being not as great as he looks on paper. So yes, but then again, because it's a superclass enemy, that still is viable. You could still use him for a lot of reasons, right? I will just touch into links and teams. And one thing that I really like about this site is not only does it give you like all the links, but it also gives you, if you click on them, gives you all the shared links and categories that they're on, all the teams, right? So they're going to share prodigies, universe most malevolent, strongest clan space, tournament of power, and fierce battle. They'll share Universal Survival Saga, Wicked Bloodline, Transformation Boost, Full Power, Rep 7, Sworn Enemies, Time Limit, Gifted Warriors, Otherworld Warriors, Resurrected Warriors, Mastered Evolution, and Extreme Type. This here counts as one team. So that's really good. The fact that this guy can transform as well and would still get the links is really good. Because you can use this guy on Rep 7, on Full Power, Time Limit, Mastered Overworld Warriors, Resurrected Warriors. This guy is the lead for Resurrected Warriors and Overworld. There's actually one going round now where the versus Vegeta, if you use an Otherworld Warriors team, it's really, really difficult because people are resorting to using AGL Cell and Tech Final Form Freeza, neither of which are fantastic. Tech Freeza does stack, and by the end phase, he'll have type advantage and settles in, but Cell, no. This guy will be a fantastic replacement for both Gifted, Otherworld, Resurrected Warriors. You can even run him on Rep 7, right? Again, hindrance to the others, but as a rotation, this guy you can pop straight away. His active skill, you can get damage reduction, you can seal, you can lower attack, you have chance to stun, does everything, right? Going to be the best people there. On the next one round we have as well is this guy. He also has an easy A, right? And he's a stacking unit and a target Goku kind of deal, right? So Wicked Bloodline, he's Transformation Boost, Full Power, Mastered Evolution, Sworn Enemies, Extreme Int, Gifted Warriors, and Resurrected Warriors. Right, so again, he will share Prodigies, Universe Most Malevolent, Fierce Battle, Strongest Clan Space, Revival. This guy stacks is the same typing. Again, you could run this in Battlefield quite nicely, and they will share quite a lot of the links. And their attack, it's even more attack, it's 2 key and even more attack, right? Fantastic. And then, of course, you've got AGL Golden Freezer. He is just a tank. I don't really think he's on. He's on Resurrection of F, so he would not trigger Rep 7. We have a look at these. So obviously, the first one that comes to mind will be this guy, right? Because again, he can stack in this form, and then of course he reduces damage and has his stun chance in the other. But more importantly, this guy stacks. And again, 4 key 150% will now be replaced with Resurrected full 170. Or if you're running the Otherworld Warriors, you'll still get the 150, but you'll have the other guy, right? So yeah, pretty good all around. Your next guy will be, as I say, the Int Golden Freezer, the other free-to-play one. Not free-to-play one, no. Yeah, so that's this guy. When it comes around to it, give it a moment. And then, of course, the AGL Golden Freezer. Man, my computer is having a bit of a funny one. Right, yeah, this guy. Great tank. Useful for the upcoming LR. You can slap this guy in slot 1, and then, of course, have the other guy just get the most out of it. Realistically, because the other two are on Resurrection of F, your best bet will probably be the physical transformation Freezer, right? Just because he's on Rep 7 as well. You're going to get that. You're going to be super effective against all types. So yeah, remember, this guy is great, but you are going to rely heavily on this bit here. You get that, and you're probably looking set. Still, outside of that, there's going to be quite a number of events, as I said, are going to have this. All right, that's a quick run through for this guy. That's the Emperor's True Splendor. That is a much needed, long awaited easy A. Very good. Remember, part 2 is now officially kicked off. We will have AGL LR Golden Freezer. This guy is also not bad of a counterpart for him as well. Right, thank you for watching. I'll catch you all on the next time. Thank you very much and goodbye.